What is up, guys? Need for Steve back at it with another shit-ass vlog on the Grom with my 470 miles this year, I think. Something like that, I don't know. We'll just say that because I put the gauge cluster in at the beginning of the year. And I'm like, well, I think I went into detail what happened last time when I got a new gauge cluster, but I think this thing's creeping over like 6,000 miles. Which is pretty good for a Grom, but giving you guys new videos, new vlogs weekly, I guess. I don't know. And mainly just because it's like 65 degrees outside in the middle of the beginning of March. And I figure if I'm going to go around, I'm going to go vlog, so that's what I'm doing today. Not a whole lot going on this topic. We're expecting like a gnarly winter storm by the end of the week, so we're talking feet. It's like Texas gets 4 inches of snow, the whole entire state shuts down. Colorado's like, yeah, it's just the typical March blizzard that we get every like 5 years or something, which is fine. That's one of the benefits of working from home is I don't have to go out and drive in it, which is awesome. But I still do my part and shove my driveway just because I got an electric snowblower. That thing's fucking amazing. For being an electric snowblower, it moves snow pretty well. But you got to do it frequently, but it's not terrible. But no, man, it's just kind of a nice day to go ride. It's a little windy out. It's not bad though. Just figured to go talk about what's been going on. Not a whole lot's been going on, but I went shooting the other day, and that was a whole lot of fun. I went with my brother, my dad, and my dad's 2 lifelong friends. They moved up to Colorado with him when he was like in their 20s. So that was cool. We went shooting. One of them had a shotgun that he's never shot before, and the other one's never shot a gun. So it was like a first time for both of them to do everything. So it was kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see like your dad hang out with his buddies, and they could act like kids, and you kind of or the adult out of the group. It's kind of like an odd thing that you don't get to see every time, but having him where he's just kind of happy and hanging out with his friends was pretty kind of a cool experience. One of his friends is moving to Michigan later this year, so it'll be the opportunity. And I probably won't get to see him as all that often unless he comes out here to visit, or we go out there to visit him. And I would totally go out to visit him. I've never been to Michigan before, so it'd be kind of a cool place to go explore. So, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. The Grom's got a new chain. That's pretty exciting. It's funny. We went to go do I guess what you call like a shakedown run. Essentially, it's when you put like new parts on and you go out and test it for the first time with somebody, just to make sure that you're not going to break down. That's the thing with like commuting though and motorcycles. Anything can happen at any time during the day. It's just one of those things. But this thing's got like a brand new chain from like Amazon for like $15. But so far, like the first time I've ever installed a clip type chain. Usually the ones I do is like where you put the rivet in and you mushroom it and whatever. This one was like so much easier to do. There it is. Hopefully that'll be the daily 52 on the Grom. I think those are goats. Goats are kind of cool. It was funny because my chain was like super. It was so far stretched that it was. My bike I couldn't even adjust the chain anymore with the slack, and I'm like, well, I ordered a chain, so I cut it off. And of course, Amazon was late with their delivery, so it was a day late, but that's not the end of the world. Words of advice, folks: make sure you have your new chain before you cut off the old one. And usually, like the easiest way to do that is fucking just grind it off with a grinder, and that is fine. I got the chain installed; everything's good to go on that aspect. We're in downtown Denver, going down Colfax Avenue. Colfax Avenue is probably like the most diverse street in Denver. I think it spans from east to west. It's like 52 miles, I think. And it essentially just goes from like Golden, Colorado to Aurora. Downtown, you get all like the weirdos, the homeless people, like all the fucking drug addicts, and basically just like all forms of life are like hanging out on downtown. And we broke down at a gas station because of my brother's chain. Unexpectedly came off twice. The first time, you could put like a bicycle chain where you just like put it back on the rear sprocket, move forward, and you're fine, no big deal. Yeah, but the second time around, it got stuck in his chain guard in the back, and so we were kind of stuck. So I had to go get the truck and load his bike up and all that fun stuff. But that was kind of interesting, where I put a new chain on and his fucking brakes. So both Grom got new chains on the same day. Like, it's just weird things like that happen. The most recent edition of Shenanigrams, if I filmed this correctly, the Shenanigrams that went before this, we were just playing in the snow. It was the very first time that I ever had dumped this thing. It's funny because you can see down here I have a frame slider, down here I don't. But basically I didn't know I had damaged my right hand frame slider. DSD makes a great product, and like replacement parts are like $60 with shipping. So I can't really complain. That fucking construction. What are we doing here? Why are we sitting here? I turn around, there's probably a cop over there, and this is not how I expected. Maybe I'll just take a right and just go that way. Douche beers! It's funny. The international sign for anybody that drives a Dodge Ram or the Dodge pickup truck. If you ever see their mirrors out, you do this. It's like the Great Cornholio. I am the Great Cornholio, or to be for my bunghole. But damn, I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Oh yeah, damage. As if I could pull over somewhere up here, but yeah, took the Groms out in the snow for the very first time, and I knew it was like bound to happen. I'm like, if you don't drop or wreck your motorcycle at some point in your life, I'm like, you're probably not enjoying it enough. And don't get me wrong, I was kind of like super sad to drop the Grom, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a motorcycle, and I have fun, and I ride the piss out of these things like a lot better than a lot of other people do, because I see people have their Groms and only have like 2,000 miles on them. Oh yeah, look at the... Oh, that was about the gist of the going there, but let me pull over here into this dirt slot. Yeah. Like I said, so I'm missing my frame slider here. That was funny because we were just out for a ride one day last week, and the whole bolt inside of that sheared off and got all fucked up. That didn't take any damage. I got a little bit of paint damage here on the ASV lever, but unbreakable. Love the quality, and on my exhaust type here, which kind of sucks, but I don't know, it's fucking my exhaust is fucking mint. Uneventful. But anyway, so yeah, those are the pieces that kind of took some damage, but yeah, it went 6 months out of his life without any damage, and well, oh gosh darn it, the little Grom took a little beating, but you know, it is what it is. Totally can't have a Grom and not kind of enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, I mean, so that was kind of the interesting thing to have go around the corner and have your fucking frame slider just completely fall off the bike, but whatever. It was the thing that held up, and I thought about getting a full cage, but I'm like, well, I don't want to take this thing apart, and not that it's hard, I just don't want to do it. But I might just do a sub cage because I still really want to learn how to wheelie this thing. But it'd just be fun to have a Grom that you can learn how to wheelie, and if you drop it, it's fine. I already got past the point where I already dropped it, but I think if I had a sub cage, it totally would have protected the exhaust. But if you guys know any good sub cage recommendations, leave them down in the comments below. Probably, if I was going to go with one, I probably would support local business and go with the KevTech setup, because he's based out of Arvada, and just probably just do a black one, just cause keep it nice and mellow. Yeah, I think that's all I got for today's video. Again, just gonna enjoy the nice weather before it gets. Have I ever been that way? Do I have time to go that way? I got 10 minutes. I don't think I have enough time to go that way. One of these days, I'm gonna go down where it says no outlet. One of these days. I'm gonna spend the next 5 minutes at the fucking stop sign here. Why did I go this way? That was the same traffic that I just got out of. Stupid. Wait. No. Bunch of horse shit. No. God damn it. Fuck. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna end this video. Thank you guys always for watching. I'm Steve on the Grom. I will see you in the next one. Bye.